I could not stop thinking about it. Every scroll, every ad, every post, it was getting to me. And the scariest part was I wasn't even trying to think about it because at this point it became automatic. For years, the P word, adult content, had wired my brain like a machine. But once I figured out how to flip the switch, everything changed for me in my life. I was stuck in a P word addiction for almost 10 years. I tried willpowers, blockers, guilt, all of it. But nothing worked for me until I rewired my brain using behavior psychology. It's not a hack, it's not a trick, it is simple, and it's a real system that made me stop needing it and searching for it. So if you stick around until the end of this video, I'll walk through exactly how to rewire your brain and not need sexual content anymore. And finally, feel in control again. So you can stop breaking promises and start becoming the man that you're meant to be. Because let's be real, this stuff is everywhere now. Bikini reels on every scroll, ads with girls and barely anything. I mean, even people in real life walk around half naked now. And if your brain has been wired for years to just chase sexual dopamine, this stuff doesn't just distract you. It completely takes over your brain. You start feeling less motivated, more frustrated, you waste hours, you lose confidence, and you break your own word over and over and over again. And it happened to me, and it sucks. Let me show you how to rewire your brain in 2 steps that actually work. Step 1 is stop feeding the loop. So picture this. Every time you feel bored, lonely, or stressed, your brain taps you on the shoulder and it goes, hey, I know how to fix this. Just watch a little something. Give it a little scroll. Look up a certain Instagram account. And you get that little hit of dopamine. It's like a McDouble for your brain. It's fast, it's easy, and it's cheap. But what happens if you do that every time you feel off? What happens if you eat McDonald's every single day and it becomes your default? This is the scary part. The loop, needing that dopamine, it can hit you anywhere. At work, in school, around friends, anywhere. Your brain gets hardwired to run away from life and chase pixels on a screen to feel better. And that's how the addiction wins. So here's how to actually flip the switch. Find real dopamine. Find real pleasure. The brain doesn't want the P word. It wants to feel good. It wants relief. And adult content happens to be a very fast way to get it. But you can train your brain to crave things that actually make you happy. I go on walks for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just around the neighborhood. You can play your favorite music. You could call a friend. You can move your body. I mean, even, this sounds silly, but just shaking your body, moving. Motion makes emotion. So you can change the way you feel by changing the way you move. And every time you give your body and you give yourself real dopamine, the loop that needs adult content, it gets weaker. And if you want a part B to this, I'm giving you guys some extra secret sauce I usually say for my clients. But you need to delete triggers. You're not going to win a war if the enemy lives with you. You have to make it hard to access. That means unfollow those accounts, clear your search bar, hit not interested every time a video like that pops up, because you're not going to win by trying harder. You win by designing an environment to help you automatically. And step 2 is call it out. So you need to break the pattern out loud. Here is a very special tool I teach my clients. When the urge hits, say it out loud, like this. I'm bored. I have a great idea. Let's ruin my momentum, watch some pixels, and pretend that'll fix my life. That's so smart. Be sarcastic. Make it sound ridiculous, because it is. When you actually hear yourself say it out loud, it snaps you out of a trance. I used to do it all the time. I'd be 20 minutes deep into scrolling in bikini reels, and I'd say, nice, Nathan. Let's waste the next 2 hours drooling over girls that don't even know you exist. That's productive as hell. Come on. It's a mental slap. It's a pattern interrupt. And suddenly, you remember who you are again. So if you want to rewire your brain and finally break free from the P word and adult content, stop feeding the loop, replace cheap dopamine with feel-good actions. Delete the triggers and make it hard to fail. And lastly, call it out. Break the pattern with sarcasm and awareness. But you're gonna fail for a little bit, especially if you don't have personalized help. But this isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. It's about becoming someone who doesn't need the P word to feel okay. And if you want some help making this your reality, some accountability, some personal help, making sure that you can quit the P word, and it's not just something on YouTube, I only work with 12 guys per month in my small group. So if you're serious about rewiring your brain and finally feeling like you again, click the link below and book a call. I'll ask you a couple questions. We'll see if you're a good fit for the program or not. And if not, I'll still give you a game plan because I don't want you to go through what I had to go through. Let's get your life back for real this time. See ya.